This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 573, How to Choose the Right Business Model and How to Succeed in an Online Course, both by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. Today I'm featuring two posts from Chalene, so with that, let's get right to them and start optimizing your life. How to Choose the Right Business Model by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. My mentor, Brian Tracy, has a new, super popular seminar all about reinventing your current business model. It's sold out years ahead of time. That's not a mistake. See, while it might seem overwhelming and excessive, it's imperative to examine your business model from a whole bunch of different angles. You've got to make sure that the business model you're actually using or attempting to use is still the correct business model for you. Listen, in today's day and age, with the advent of social media, you'll find dozens and dozens of competing business models to choose from. What's even more insane is that all these predetermined systems, if you will, cover 90% of the world's businesses. Here's the catch. About 80% of them are wrong, partially wrong, or totally wrong. Meaning you have to stand back and ask, is my business model the correct one? But how do you know? Answer. If your sales and profitability continue to grow, it means you have the right business model. If you're struggling hard, it means that the world has changed and you've gone down the wrong road. And when you find that you're fighting hard in your business with little to no positive results, then what? Answer. You have to offer a product or service that is superior to anyone else offering a similar product or service. This is because human beings are expedient. We'll always choose the fastest and easiest way to get the things we want in the shortest period of time. If you're going to offer a product, make sure it's something that people want and care about. And again, better than that of anyone else you're competing with. Case in point, Steve Jobs came up with the phone that's in your pocket right now. The heads of both Nokia and BlackBerry dismissed it as a toy. 5 years later, both of those companies, who controlled half the world of cellular telephones, were gone because they didn't realize their phones would no longer be superior. That leads me to two questions you should ask yourself to determine whether or not your business model is working. 1. Does my product matter in terms of changing and improving lives in an important way? And 2, am I better in some capacity than anyone else who performs this service? For example, have you ever had the experience of getting in your car, driving off to work, and about a mile into your trip you suddenly realize, oh my God, I left my phone at home? I'm guessing you have. And when that happens, you turn right back around, head home, and grab your phone. That's a product that matters to you. If you ask, what is the most superior smartphone in the world? Which company is the most profitable right now? And what company sells the most? Apple, Apple, and Apple. There's an interesting statistic that came out recently. 500 million iPhone owners were asked, based on your experience with the iPhone, what are your plans for purchasing another iPhone in the future? 90% said they were going to purchase another iPhone. The following day, Warren Buffett bought $18 billion worth of shares in Apple. So while you might constantly be hearing people argue about Apple's holding power and ability to stay relevant, remember that 90% of their customers are going to buy again as soon as a new iPhone hits the market. That's what matters. You must constantly ponder, does my product or service matter, improve lives in a significant way? We're here to help people, in business and in life. How to Succeed in an Online Course by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. An online course. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Maybe you just signed up for a business academy or decided to attend a weekend coaching seminar via Skype, or just purchased a hot-off-the-presses self-development ebook. One way or another, your goal is to improve you. There is a problem I've noticed, though, in such scenarios, as wonderful as intentions may be. When people dig into the foundational lessons of any new course or learning experience, it can be very common for negative thinking to surface. This is something I see happening in the courses I offer, such as Marketing Impact Academy, MIA. Students have the option to leave a comment under lessons, and it's quite predictable to find self-doubt running rampant. Obstacle-focused comments, such as, I don't know if I have an expertise. I'm stuck. But my business is different. I've tried this thing and it failed. Wait, though, I don't have a social media following. Nothing really makes me unique. And I don't have anything to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, while these comments might feel true, they do not serve you, your course, or the community. You are not the exception. The process works for everyone who is willing to try and keep trying. Frankly, those who will have the toughest time are those who lack belief. Quote, "Your thoughts and beliefs of the past have created this moment, and all the moments up to this moment. What you are now choosing to believe and think and say will create the next moment, and the next day, and the next month, and the next year." End quote. Louise Hay. I'm sure you can imagine the amount of studies out there to corroborate the previously mentioned sentiment, and you know I'm about to give you one such example. A review of studies by Psychological Bulletin involving a combined total of over 275,000 participants found that a positive outlook was in large part responsible for success, proving that happiness aids in prosperity rather than the other way around. Instead of taking the time to put your negative beliefs and perceived obstacles in writing, use that time to make it happen. Here are some suggestions. Go through the problematic lesson again with a fresh perspective. Listen to the course on audio with no distractions. Be sure to use your worksheet when applicable. Use a separate piece of paper for brainstorming. Ask a wise friend with a strong opinion to help you answer questions. Do additional research. Be patient. Sleep on it. Brainstorm and daydream. And give yourself more credit and permission to dream. I'm asking you to see your own potential. If it's possible for others, it's possible for you too, but only if you have the right mindset. Focus on your shortcomings and obstacles, and you'll have more of both. Take action. Keep moving forward. Be decisive, knowing that if it's the wrong path, a bad idea, or not quite right, we'll adjust course as we go. But if you're stuck in a ditch afraid to get on the wrong road, there's no way to correct course. No more bringing attention to your obstacles mentally, verbally, and definitely not in writing in whatever academy or course or business group you're in. What? Are you saying we can't ask for help or share our challenges? Nope, let me clarify. Until you have exhausted all of the previously mentioned, your new mantra is by any means possible. I don't sugarcoat things, and I won't allow you to engage in habitual thinking that is detrimental to your success. Onward and upward. You just listened to the posts titled How to Choose the Right Business Model and How to Succeed in an Online Course, both by Chalene Johnson of ChaleneJohnson.com. And thank you to the team at ChaleneJohnson.com. Chalene is a world-renowned motivational speaker with more than 30 years as a health expert. She is a New York Times best-selling author, health and lifestyle expert, and top health podcaster with over 20 million downloads of her show, The Chalene Show. She and her husband have trained tens of thousands of fitness professionals and consulted with the world's largest health club chains. She has sold millions of fitness videos and in fact holds the world record in the Guinness Book of World Records for having starred in the most fitness videos. And on the business side of things, she's created a variety of personal and business development programs that are worth checking out. So come by ChaleneJohnson.com to check all of that out. That's Chalene, Chalene. And that's going to do it for today. I hope you have enjoyed these two posts, and I will be back with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.